Join me, 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty, on my podcast, My Life of Crime, as I take on true crime investigations like no other. This season, I'm looking into the labyrinth of crime and secrets within families. I'm cutting straight to the evidence and talking to the people directly involved, including investigators and the families of victims. Listen to My Life of Crime with Erin Moriarty wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, the thing is this. I felt like that I might have been a little bit too harsh on Azealia Banks, even though I feel like what I am overall saying about Azealia Banks will never in life matter to this girl. Like, she can hear this podcast episode, right? Feel a certain way and then go on about her business. It's not going to have like a long-term effect on her. It's not going to be something where it's like, oh, she's going to be, thinking about this for the rest of her life. No, what I overall say, it does not and will never in life matter to her. So here's the thing. I feel like approaching this situation in a different way that a lot of people would overall not expect would, be more helpful. But again, she's most likely never going to hear this podcast episode. But anyways, so the reason why I'm doing this is because I saw a video today of DC Young Fly at his significant other's funeral. And, when I watched that video, it really showcased like how good God is. And I'm saying, like, it's something where you see that from people and you're like, fam, I want that same thing. I want to be able to just have that, like that strength, that, like, I'm saying, watching him today, it was like, it really made me gain, like, if I didn't have the most amount of respect for this man, after today, after that video, I have the most amount of respect for that man. Like, no, DC Young Fly, he is somebody where it's like, you have to take motivation from that man. You have to. Nothing less, all right? So, I'm sitting down and I'm watching this video, and all in the back of my mind, I'm sitting here thinking, Azealia Banks is probably finding another reason to say something dumb. Like, the thing is this. I get it, okay? You were mad. You were upset. Everybody's going to get a little mad and upset at some point in time in their life because somebody then said something that upset them. It is okay. But, fam, to be carrying on the way that you are carrying on for this small reason, because my thing is this. You're in the entertainment business, okay? Everybody in the entertainment business has heard some sort of insult to them. So when you're flipping out and getting mad over the fact that somebody then insulted you, it's like, fam, what do you expect? You're in the entertainment business. Like, that's something like where, no, this episode, I really want to sit down and talk with this girl, because I feel like that she needs that. She needs to hear things that is going to motivate her to be a better person, because she's not. If I'm going to be flat out honest with you guys, she's not. She never will be a good person. I truly believe that. But then a part of me thinks that maybe, just maybe, there is hope for this girl. But the way that she's carrying on, and it's like, bruh, how do you expect to have it where people are taking you serious or trying to, like, obviously, because she comes off as like she don't want no friends. She comes off as like she don't want nobody around her. Like, she wants to display this weird attitude. And it's for what reason? Like, okay, look, if it's on some stuff where it's like you had a crazy upbringing, everybody has had a crazy upbringing. Whether it's crazy good or crazy bad, everybody has had a crazy upbringing. And that's something where it's like when you can see DC Young Fly talking on this man again, when you can see him go through probably, this is going to be one of his most toughest moments in his life, okay? If not the most toughest moment in his life. But you can see this man go through that. And he's smiling, cracking jokes. Like, I saw DC Young Fly today, and I was like, it's honestly a blessing to see him in, like, the state that he is in. Because if I would have seen this man sad and depressed, that most likely would have made me sad and depressed. So like that's why I'm like he is a strong individual. Why can't Azealia Banks have that same attitude towards somebody calling her ugly? Fam, do you know how many times I have been called an insult on the internet? Oh my god, face to face. I'm besides the internet, face to face. I will never forget when, and I've told this story before, but I remember when I was 11, me and my friends was getting ready to have a water balloon fight at this elementary school we used to go to. And we were walking up there. I remember it was my friend and his cousin. They got into an argument for whatever reason. And there is this neighborhood dog. Every time when I would see this dog, I would pet that dog. The neighbor that I got into it with, it wasn't her dog. So I'm going to just make that clear right now. It was not her dog. But as I'm getting ready to pet this dog, right? Because my friends, they were like talking loud enough to where like neighbors would overall hear them and stuff. So I imagine, yeah, she heard my friend and his cousin going off, looked outside, seen me getting ready to pet this dog. And I kid you guys not, she went on and said, "You better not touch that dog, you dumb N-word." And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, how? Like, fam, I got out of 6th grade, okay? Like, I'm saying, like, I passed my classes, so what are you talking about? How am I dumb? Like, but that's not even, you know, the main thing. The fact that she called me the N-word, that's something where, like, I think when most people, when they hear that and then they hear how young I was 11. I heard that when I was 11. And the thing is this, that's why I would have to say, like, speaking for myself, why I believe that I am so cut out for content creating in the entertainment business is because you can say whatever, you can do whatever, I don't care. The thing is this, yeah, if it's on some, like, weirdo stuff where it's like, you know, you could possibly get some prison, because, like, let me correct myself, you can't do everything, but you can say whatever you want to say to me, and it's like, fam, it's not going to upset me. So why is it that you, being in a much more bigger position than I am, why is it that you can't carry that? You can't act like that. You can't, you know, just overall, like, just let that stuff go. She talking about, that's, you know, when I watched that clip of Wild 'N Out, it's like, it's just her in that, like, in that segment of that episode, it was so out of place. Excuse me, it was so out of place. I was like, bruh, please do not ever in life invite this girl to Wild 'N Out again, because there should be no reason why a person carries on like that. For whatever reason why you want to be upset, for whatever reason, you know, what a person said to you, please do not, like, for one, you should not have been upset over what what DC Young Fly said. And like I said before, that's how he talks to everybody. So that's why I'm like, fam, if you just, she comes off as somebody that doesn't, like, you know, sit and listens to people and stuff. So that's why I'm like, bro, it just, man, it hurts me. It concerns me that she carries on the way that she carries on. And I'm like, bruh, I don't get it. I really don't. Hold on for a sec. I need to move my microphone because I don't like the way that my microphone. Okay, let me just you know what? Forget it. I don't care. It's like weird how my, you know, this thing is set up. I switched microphones on, Audacity. I think that's how you pronounce this program. And yeah, it's like there's like one like audio track thing where it's like small, and then there's another one where it's like large, and I don't know what's going on. So, but anyways, moving on, you know, talking still on this Azealia Banks thing, you know, but it's sad to see people carry on like that. Like, you make people not want to be bothered with you because of your attitude. And it's like, bruh, you being, she talks on how she's 32, right? You're 32 years old. Okay, act like it. 32-year-old people don't be carrying on like no child. And if they do, it's like, fam, grow up. I'm saying, it's like you carry on like that. where is that going to get you in life? Where have you went in life to where you you can say that you've succeeded? Like, honestly, on some serious stuff, where can you say that you succeeded in life? At what point in time you succeeded? Yeah, you got followers. Yeah, you beef with everybody in the entertainment business. Yeah, it's like, you built a name for yourself. But it's like, fam, what have you really achieved? That's the sad thing, where it's like, you being at 32 years old, what have you achieved? I'm saying, it's like, yeah, you might have your music, you might have whatever, but at the end of the day, it's like, I feel like that she still hasn't achieved what she should be achieving in life. And that's you being one of the best entertainers in this world. Yet you're one, here's the thing. That's one thing that I will admit today, is that I went out of my way and I listened to her music. All right. And as much as I did not want to like the music, I can say that it was some good quality music. Why haven't you not focused on that? Like, I'm saying, it ain't music that I would sit around and listen to, but I'm saying, it's like, if it's on some stuff where if I was playing a video game and the music was playing in the background, I would just vibe. I would just like let's say if her music was in Grand Theft Auto 4 or 5 or whatever, right? I would be listening to her music, driving down the street, running over people, stealing helicopters, stealing planes. I'm saying, like, it's something where it would make you have talent. You have talent. And it's crazy to even say that you have talent, but you have talent. And you're not using it. You're using this time where you really can be one of the best, you could be one of the best creators that ever has stepped foot in this world, right? Be one of the best. Yet, you're like, bruh, you're literally, this is one thing that I can say about her, is that I feel like that she's living in Iggy Azalea's shadow. Because I'm saying, like, I feel like if people hear the name Azealia Banks, they automatically think of this, the other rapper, musician, Iggy Azalea. And that's sad. Like, that's really sad. Like, I think I remember when I very first started seeing her name trend, and this is like when Iggy Azalea was also blowing up. And it was like, when I looked it up, I thought it was her. And I was like, oh, this is somebody else. Okay. Then you see her name trend more, and you see her trend more. You see her beefing with people where it's like, fam, why are you even beefing with them? I'm saying, like, I wonder if there's an article of, like, all the people that Azealia Banks has beef with. All the people that Azealia, I don't know how I spelled her name, Banks beefed with. I guarantee and I promise you there's like from the source. Nah. A growing list. Nah. Okay, hold on. Like there's an article. There's a literal article where it shows all the people. 26. Wow. So she's beefed with Russell Crowe and RZA. Hold on. Because they got this thing on autoplay. RZA from Wu-Tang Clan. Come on, bruh. Like, how can you beef with somebody from one of the biggest rap groups in this world? Like, come on, bruh. Like, you gotta be smarter than that, fam. You have to be smarter than that. Okay, so Riz and Russell Crowe, I'm like, I don't get that. I don't get that one. Zayn. Oh, this is the, I think this is, yeah, Zayn, Malik, I think that's how you pronounce his name, okay. Sky Jackson, yes, Banks just added a 14-year-old to her line, wow. Like, she beefed with somebody when, I don't think Sky Jackson is 14 now, how old is this girl now? Yeah, she's 21, so this happened a while ago. You were beefing with a 14-year-old child, like, come on, who is this? Minik? The English artist and songwriter who recently wrote on Beyonce's Lemonade threw his 2 cents in on Banks' beef with Zayn. Okay, so, alright, her, Sarah Palin, okay, political stuff, it doesn't surprise me. Kendrick Lamar sends for Compton's Most Wanted. Azealia Banks kicked off a Twitter war when she went at Kendrick Lamar's neck over his Billboard cover story interview. Banks responded to some of his responses about police brutality, calling it the dumbest blank she's ever heard a black man say. How can you beef? Oh, that's something that I didn't even know. This is my first time ever seeing her, like, or even hearing that she beefed with Kendrick Lamar. That's crazy. Okay, let's keep the Eminem. I feel like Eminem, yeah, he beefs with somebody. It's like, okay, what did you say to upset this woman? But why they use this picture of Azealia Banks? Like this is on BET.com, and then they use this picture of Azealia Banks where it don't really look like her for some reason. I don't know why. T.I. and Tiny, ASAP Rocky, Rita Ora, like, bro, I used to have a mad crush on Rita Ora back in the day, and I'm like, fam, how do you beef with her? Lady Gaga, I don't know how you beef with Lady Gaga. Bauer, some like, he's like, he makes electronic music, but created a remix of his, for his hit Harlem Shake last year after, respect the fact that I was inspired by her, inspired enough to spend more than 30 seconds paying homage to it. So, okay, so she's beefing with some producer, Pharrell Williams? Come on now. Dolce and Gabbana, a clothing company. I don't even... Iggy Azalea. It would have made sense because, yeah, most likely, people was probably comparing her. It's like, you guys have Azalea in your name. Like, it's people... I feel like when they look up Iggy Azalea, they're probably thinking of Azealia Banks. And it's probably the same thing with Azealia Banks. They think they talking about Iggy Azalea. So, I can see her beefing with her. They put T.I. again. Krayshawn, I don't know who that is. Lil' Kim, I just don't even get that. Troy Carter, I don't know who that is. Nicki Minaj though, like she that's a beef where I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see maybe, but I feel like Nicki Minaj might have been in the right for that one. Dominique Young, Unique, I don't know who that is. Jim Jones, that's the man that did the Ballin' song back in the day, like, we so fly, no lie, this Ballin'. So yeah, okay, so it's not how the song goes. Why did I know that by heart? That's embarrassing. That's just embarrassing. We fly high, so no. Okay, now I forgot. Okay, cool. All right, so I forgot. All right, we back in business. But anyways, Funkmaster Flex, who else has she? Angel Hayes, don't know who that is. Perez Hilton, he hadn't said some stuff before we hadn't gotten to it. But I'm saying, like, fam, that's what you're known for. Look, Azealia Banks, if you hear this, fam, please, okay? Please, change your act, alright? Change your act. Get into, really doing something with your music. Give people a reason to forget this beefing around with everybody, Azealia Banks. Become the Azealia Banks where you are an entertainer, okay? You are making a actual, true, legitimate name for yourself. Make it to where these people that you've burnt bridges with come to you and say, hey, you're doing good, okay? You are doing amazing. I love to see it because it trips me out when people have so much talent and they waste it. I don't get it, all right? So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 50 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Kick, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. I'm not going to do no promo code stuff. I just want to hurry up in this episode. So anyways, thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.